Hey everybody, I'm Aaron Odonichi, and first off, how are you? Good? That's good. I'm good too. Today, we're talking about something that I personally identify with on a very real level. Autism. Now let's begin.
If you couldn't tell by the start of this video, I have autism.
So I already have a rough idea of what it's like.
But since I wanted to be as accurate as possible, I did some research.
So, first off, there is a countless misconceptions about autism and how it works. Because I'm autistic, I know of a lot of these misconceptions, but I'll get to those when I get to them. I'll start out with a bit of history. Autism was first discovered by a child psychologist named Dr. Leo Kanner in 1943. He found that it's a result of a neurological disorder that affects how the brain works. If you don't know what a neurological disorder is, it's when the brain is physically built differently than most. The things that this disorder affects most are things like social interaction and communication skills. I personally got extremely lucky because my mom works with people who have autism all the time, which means she could teach me pretty much everything I need about being social before I learned it all the hard way, like getting my butt kicked in an alleyway because someone picked a fight with me and I couldn't read that was what they are trying to do. Sadly, stuff like that happens to people a lot like me, who are high-functioning autistic. Oh, that brings me to my next thing. What is the difference between high-functioning and low-functioning autistic?
Well, I'll tell ya!
High-functioning autistic may appear an eccentric or a loner, while the person with profound autism may never learn to speak or take care of his or herself. As you can see, I'm definitely someone who has... God, frat! As you can see, I'm definitely someone who has learned how to talk. Not really. Wait, what? There are some ways to tell the difference between a high-functioning and low-functioning autistics. At the lower end of the autistic spectrum are people who appear completely unconnected from other people. These people are part of what is called the low-functioning end of the spectrum. This includes people who cannot speak at all, and people who are mentally disabled and have an IQ of 70 or below, like my stupid little sibling, only they're not autistic, they're just dumb. At the other end of the spectrum, so-called high-functioning end, there are people who have high IQs, strong thinking skills, and very large vocabularies. The symptoms of these people can be so mild that it's difficult for most people to see that they have any autistic symptoms at all. Now on to the next thing. Autism is diagnosed in a spectrum. This means that there are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different versions of autism. Like how some people can't talk, and some can. And lots 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 of symptoms which can range from extreme/amplified emotions to slight tics that they can't or can barely control. For example, I am always playing with my hair. That's why I keep it so short. These symptoms also have spectrums. For example, my emotions are amplified like half the time, usually for extreme emotions like excitement or extreme anger. But most of the time, since I don't normally have these emotions, I'm pretty chill. But for people who have more amplified emotions, they will go and jump off walls because they're slightly excited about something. I've got a list of autistic symptoms that I'll read off to you right now. There is repetitive behaviors like tapping or rocking, obsessive interests like Nintendo for me, difficulty understanding social cues, avoiding eye contact, speaking in a sing-song voice or robotic tones, or repeating what has been said or heard, food sensitivities like not being able to eat certain food textures. Like, I've had tons of funny stories about that. They'll have to wait for another day. Now let's talk about some misinformation. Oh, this'll be fun. Oh Lord, why I didn't need to do this. I do now. Okay. Well, one thing that one of the articles I used for this for information even said that autism can be caused by the way the kid is raised. That is simply not the case. In fact, in the other article I used has a few theories about the actual cause, like how it happens more often in teen moms, older parents, or parents with wide age gaps between them. This study examined about 6 million kids worldwide. So why do people still think that it's from cow's milk? Peter! Something else people think is that people with autism are completely closed out from the world. That is simply not true. Look at me! This script is actually getting kind of long. I'll have to end this off here. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and all that junk. This is off script. This entire part is completely off script. But like and subscribe and all that junk. I'm going to be making more videos, and hopefully I will start to upload more consistently over the summer. This has got to be good enough. I'll have to edit this and fix all the mistakes that I made while recording this specific version of this video, and
I've got to say good night or goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.